Hello out there to all my friends and followers. Thanks so much for tuning in for just a few minutes. For those of you who don't know, I am in the middle of recording my very first debut worship album, which is super crazy and super exciting all at the same time. And I got an incredible recommendation from one of my best friends, Rachel Wheeler, to vlog my way through this process. So these videos that I'm going to be posting over the next couple weeks are just going to be a way for you to get to know my heart as the artist and my heart behind the songs that I write. Every Thursday afternoon, I'm going to be hopping on here to just talk about a different aspect or topic of the process and the step that I'm in and recording and fundraising and all of that. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the story behind the album and what has brought me to this point. So in 2016, I graduated from Bryan College, go Lions, and I made my way over to Jolton, Tennessee, about 20 minutes north of Nashville for what was supposed to be a 3-month internship, and had really no intention of staying in the Nashville area, but just through some different circumstances, God had me stay here and then opened crazy doors for me that I was not expecting in regards to music and such. One afternoon, this wonderful woman named Abby Reich Rockenbaugh, if you don't know who she is, you definitely need to look her up because she's an incredible woman, and she runs a women's ministry, and she asked me to be the worship leader for her women's ministry. And of course, I was like, yes, absolutely, without a doubt. I love worship. I love leading worship. Yes. And then she said, also, Brittany, I'd like for you to write an album that we can use during our conferences, that we can use the songs. And then I was like, yeah, I don't know about that. That's not really my thing. And if you were in Songwriting 101 with me in college, you're definitely also concerned right now because, to be honest with you, I just wasn't that good. And so I said, no, I don't think so. This isn't for me. And she pushed me and she was like, no, you know what? I think you should give this a try. So I did. I remember the day that I sat down at the piano and I started to write, and it was like the Lord opened the floodgates of creativity in my mind, and I was actually able to write some music. And something that I've learned through this process is that when you stop resisting and you align yourself to the call and the will of God, you start to see His blessings being poured out into your life. Not that trial and hardship won't come, because let me tell you something, this project has been honestly one of the most challenging things that I've ever done in my life. But when you align yourself to His will, He starts to equip you for the task at hand. And that's been something that's really cool to experience. So I said yes, and here we are a year and a half later, and I have to raise a lot of money before I can get into the studio. My goal is to have this project and this album released by the end of 2018, but I need $11,000 before I can get into the studio around September. I'd love for you to really prayerfully consider your partnership in this project. If you're led to make a donation, you can click on the link in the comments and that'll take you to my website. And on the home page, if you scroll down just a little bit, there's a button where you can donate. A big thank you also to everyone who purchased some of my t-shirts the last few weeks. If you tune in next week at this time, I'll be going over the stories behind the songs that those t-shirts were styled after. So I hope you have a really wonderful rest of your Thursday. Go enjoy the sunshine. Bye. Hello out there all. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Okay.